Alright guys, so what's going on? My name is Carboom and welcome back to another Roblox video, and today guys we are back in Ultimate Driving where an update just dropped yesterday. And like I said, it was Saturday, and this guys is the new UI update, and 3 new cars have come along with rebranding. So if you don't know what has happened, all of the cars have got different names because of copyright stuff, so there's not really, the realism has sort of gone down a little bit, but that is not Ultimate Driving's fault. That's to do with copyright stuff, which is a little bit sad. So now all the cars' names are not real life car names, they're made up. So we'll be checking that out in the update today, but first off we're going to be checking out the new UI. I have not seen it yet. It is over there behind me in where the vehicles are bought, so we're going to head over there and check it out. Alright guys, so here we are in the brand new UI dealership. So first off, we are spotted by 2 new buttons that we can press. So we can press dealership or my garage. The dealership is where you actually buy your cars, and the garage is where you have your cars that you've bought. So it's nice to separate this so you can see what cars you actually own and not which ones you haven't bought yet. So first off, we're going to go into the dealership section. So this is where you can buy all of your cars. None of your current cars that you have bought are here. This is just every car that you don't have, so you can see which ones you still need to get, and I need to get a lot of them. So like I said in the previous video, I did talk about this update. There is a dancing TTP here, 22 Pilots, which is the owner of the Ultimate Driving universe, dancing here if you have all of the cars. So I'm going to play a little clip here over here. Sadly, it isn't of your character. I thought it was going to be. That would have been so much better if it was. But my friend Boz has got every single car, and it's still 22 pilots. But if you ask me, I think it should be your character dancing, but never mind, it is 22 pilots there. So I'm not actually sure which new cars are. I know they're old-fashioned cars. I'm not into my old cars, so I'm not sure what the names are. And so some of these cars have different colours behind them, and I have no clue why. So this one's got like a yellow colour, this one's got like a bluish colour, and this one's got like a sort of pale colour. I'm not sure why that is. Most of them have the bluish colour, I don't know why the others don't. Leave your answer down in the comments below if you know why these are different colours. I have no clue right now, but it'd be awesome if you guys can let me know. So, there doesn't seem to be a marker of what the new cars are. There's, like in the old one, there used to be exclamation marks, I think, where the new cars were, but there's no exclamation marks here, sadly. But like I said at the start, all of these vehicles have completely made up names now. They are completely different. I don't really like it as much. Obviously, I don't think people are going to like it as much, but it had to be done, sadly. So I'm going to try and find these new cars. Actually, here is one right here. The Manta, as it's called in here. I can't remember the exact name. Like I said, I don't really know my classic cars. But here we go, the Manta. So this is the first car of the 3 in this new update. So it has a top speed of 140 miles per hour, a 0 to 60 in 5.9 seconds, and a cashback of 525 per mile. I'm guessing it's still per mile, it didn't say it, but I'm guessing it will be. And the price is 50,000, so it's pretty cheap. It's a pretty cheap car, but it doesn't have the best speeds or the best acceleration, but that is given because it's a classic. But it does definitely look pretty nice. And a little thing I've noticed, if the car isn't modelled by 22 pilots, then it says modelled by the person's name there, which is pretty cool. I'm not sure if it said that on the other cars. I think this is one of the other new cars. Actually, at the top, here are the new cars. Oh my gosh, I did not see that. New arrivals. Okay, we are jumping into this. Like I said, I have not seen this ever before. So here they are. All the new cars are right at the top. New arrivals. That is so much nicer than what they had before. So you can actually see what the new cars are straight away. I'm so blind I didn't notice that. We're moving on to the Niala. I'm guessing this is one of the 3 cars that are new, with a top speed of 160 miles per hour, a 0 to 60 in 3 seconds, and a cashback of 514 per mile. I'm not sure if it is per mile. I'm guessing it is, it don't say that. And a price of 45,000, a little bit cheaper than the Manta, but it is, actually the top speed is better, but the accelerate is worse, and so is the cashback. So moving on, it is the C39. The made up name obviously there, but it is an old-fashioned Ferrari. But this is the fastest and the most expensive out of the new cars, with clocking in at 228 miles per hour, a 0 to 60 in 3.7 seconds, and a cashback of 1,296, and a price of 3 million. So it's definitely not one of the cheaper ones here. We are definitely into the millions price range here. The other 2 are fairly cheap. They are actually really cheap, but this one is so much, and I can't well, I can afford it, but I don't want to spend all that money on these. So my friend Taboz is here with all of these new cars, which we can have a little bit of a drive. It isn't most focused on these cars, it's mainly the UI. It is gonna go over to the My Garage now that we've looked in the dealership. So this is just with all of your current cars, so you can see all of the cars that you have, which is truly awesome, and I had a lot more than I thought. So you can look through your garage. They are now separated from the ones that you don't have, so you can just see how much cars you actually have. And if you want to view the vehicle in the 360 mode, I'm guessing, you can press view vehicle here and it removes the entire, well, basically entire UI, and you can just look around it, zoom in, and that looks awesome. So that is it's a much better system than there was before, and you can press back to go back to this main menu, and it's still separated by the made up names. Yeah, they have completely changed the entire names completely. I would have preferred if they went like a little bit closer to the real life names, like if they put a twist on it. I'm not sure if that's still copyright, but I'm not too sure, but the names have definitely changed, and I don't know, from what I've heard, people obviously don't like them as much, but it's a shame that we're going to have to live with it. But we're just going to back out here and test out the new cars, and I'll be back in a second with them. Okay guys, so here is the new Ferrari. So this is the fastest one out of all of them, and the most expensive one. So hopefully we can get to drive it now. Okay guys, so we're just going to be driving the Ferrari today, because it is the fastest one out of the bunch, and I'm pretty sure this is what most people will buy, because it is one of the faster ones, and they are much slower. But hopping into the car now, we have a little bit of a UI change down here as well. So the bounty info is now a red target. I can't fully remember what it was before, but it's definitely new. Along with the level logo change as well, I can't really see what it says right there. It's very small, but it's changed nonetheless. There is some UI changes outside of the dealership as well, but driving with this car now, it definitely looks old-fashioned, it definitely looks very classic, but the speed on it is really good. It matches it up to modern day supercars, and the handling as I crash is pretty well. I'm not the best driver in this game, but it definitely feels nice. The acceleration is very nice, and the top speed is awesome as well. So maybe we can drift around this corner, and I'm coming in there way too fast, but it doesn't matter. For 3 million, I personally wouldn't buy this. I guess it's with your taste. This whole update sort of is, apart from, well, with the new cars, they are very classic, so if you are into that, you'll probably buy all 3. And it's nice to see Ultimate Driving getting a different variety of cars. I know there was some classic cars before, but not as much as the modern day ones, and I personally don't like the classic cars, but I'm sure a lot of people do, and I'm pretty sure they are happy that these cars are in here. Guys, I'm going to end this video off here. I hope you enjoyed. Check out this update. The link to the game will be in the description as always. Check it out. Let me know what you think of the new UI down below. And these new cars are definitely awesome. Especially this one is definitely very fast, and I really like it. I didn't think I would, but it's an awesome car. So guys, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe, turn on that notification bell so you don't miss a video or live stream by me. Smash that like button if you want more Ultimate Driving, which I think you guys do. And guys, I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.